Hey guys, I'm Rogan and I'm doing this camera angle again. But the video after I upload this one is going to switch back to my standing desk location where you can see the neck deep flags. But that being said, oh, amazing band, my favorite band. But this is the silver dedicated topic video. So, in the past few days, today is currently Sunday, May 13th, May 14th. It's currently Sunday, May 14th of the time of me recording this video. And by the time this video goes up, it might be in might be like three, maybe like a few more days. But yeah. So that being said, this past week, metals took a big beating Thursday and Friday. So on the 11th and the 12th, gold went from around 260 down back to 218, and silver went from the mid $26 range to the low $24 range, and that's big because silver was down almost 5% at one point on Thursday, and it's crazy. I'm still battling my allergies. Bear with me. Ugh. So a little thirsty too, but hey. What are you gonna do? It's raw, ranting Rogan style. This is how I make these videos. There's no editing. It's not a lot of scripting. Sometimes I have notes, but this is raw, real, authentic, old classic YouTube. That's what I'm doing right now. Peace. So, silver is awesome. I have a ton of silver, and yeah, it's really cool. And the thing is, silver is much more of an industrial metal. A lot of the above ground supply, meaning the stuff that's already been mined, is used in countless applications in industries, used in solar panels, laptops, computers, phones, tablets, sound equipment. It's used in the car production, and especially electric car production too. And it just has so many uses. It has the highest level of thermoconductivity of any metal, so it's used in a lot of industry applications. And of course, when I just said all that, I'm only scratching the surface with the applications. You can definitely do your own research and look it up and stuff like that. And I didn't say this in my last video. I made a thought experiment in my previous video about metals. I didn't disclose that it wasn't financial advice. I know a lot of YouTubers say this isn't financial advice, but I'm sharing it because it's just my opinion and what I'm doing. It's not meant to be direct advice. You can do whatever works best for you. It's this channel, like I forget, sometimes I forget to say it in every video, but it's just these are just ideas worth sharing, and it's not meant to be concrete. Like you should do this, you should do that, you shouldn't do that. So yeah, so silver is very important because it's easier to obtain by most, right? So a lot of people, they can't just drop like 2150 on an ounce of gold, and then But gold is a lot easier to move and transport because of the value and the weight. But silver, a lot heavier. If you're buying a kilo bar, that shit's heavy. Believe me, I have some. But yeah. There's like the coins and the bars and the junk silver and the rounds. There's so many different avenues you can explore. Typically, when you buy a silver round, it looks like a coin, but it's a round. It's made by a private mint, not a sovereign mint. A sovereign mint is like government backed. It's like government mint. Private mint, like the Sunshine. The example is like the Sunshine Mint. I have Buffalo rounds from the Sunshine Mint. Typically, when you go to like an SD Bullion or JM Bullion or APMEX or Monument Metals, whatever online bullion dealer you want to explore, or a brick and mortar location with a real person, real location, most of the time, rounds will have a cheaper premium, like the premium that you pay over the spot price. Let's just say the spot price is $25, and a round might cost you $20, $28, $29, $28.50, $30. But the premiums are crazy ridiculous in silver right now. I do not recommend buying silver right now unless you can get a good deal. In terms of like if you want to buy a certain level of quantity, if you want to like 20 coins at once, or like a 100-ounce bar or a kilo bar, to get that premium lower per ounce, because like if you want to if you want to buy an eagle, if you want to buy a U.S. silver eagle right now, and silver is like what, $24, and it's like, oh well, we want $37 for an eagle. Like, do not pay that absurd price. Just be patient and wait for the premium to come down, so you're not paying a stupid amount. I highly doubt that you can make money by a spot price being 24 and then the premium being 37. Is like, I'm gonna make money in the future. It's like, yeah, silver's got to go to 45 at least for you to make a little bit. But hey, but bars are good too. Bars are typically lower premium. Coins have this reputation of a certain designs. Sometimes the design of the coin changes year to year. Sometimes it takes forever for the design to change. And sometimes the mintage number of the certain coins, they may make 5 million in one year, 1.5 the next. So those 1.5 million of a certain year of the U.S. Silver Eagle may be perceived as more valuable and worth more. You got to do your research. There's a lot that goes into this. Silver is very important because I believe you really got to have all three. You got to have silver, platinum, and gold. You really got to have all three. Silver is great because it's more, like I said, it's more obtainable. It's more obtainable the most, and you can go and get a 5-ounce bar if you really want to start your stacking or whatever. It's very versatile. It's when you go to sell it, you can just, if you need money, and you go sell it. But like sometimes if you have gold and you go to a coin store and you're like, oh well, I gotta sell these 3 ounces of gold that I have to I just want to make a little bit of money. They might not have enough cash on hand for you to actually walk out with the cash that you want right there. So they might have to write you a check, and that check might take 5 days to process so you get that money in your account. But with silver, if you go in there and you're like, you know what, I got this 5-ounce bar, and it's like, oh, I got this, I got 5 of these silver eagles, or I got like some Britannicas or silver buffaloes, or and I got it. You could go in there and you can walk out with cash in your hand right there, and then a liquid asset transforms whatever into a more liquid asset. And then also the 90% silver that I mentioned before is, that's the thing. Because if you walk around with like a 100-ounce bar of silver or a kilo bar of silver, it's not easy to barter with that. When inevitably the dollar will lose a ton of its value, people are going to turn to real money. They're going to turn to gold for like huge purchases, but they're going to turn to silver for smaller purchases. Let's just say you want to own a farm or like acreage or like a ranch or something like that, and you need a cow or something. Like you're probably going to need gold for that, because that cow can produce a lot of stuff for you, or sheep or something like that. This is just a crazy scenario. But if you want like a can of beans or a bag of rice, or if you want I don't know, like some milk or some eggs, or like a small item, like you need like toothpaste, or you need this or that, some people may be willing to take metal. Also, another thing with silver is that if you have like-minded individuals in your inner circle, like friends and family, who also like to stack precious metals, you can perform different services for them, and you could ask to be paid in silver. Because like I've worked with one of my friends, he's paid me in cash and Bitcoin or Ethereum. So the possibilities are endless. Silver is very versatile. If you need something and you really want something, and someone is willing to, like, okay, well, I'll take sound money when the dollar is a lot less valuable, or really not valuable. It's very possible the way this country is being managed right now by Janet Yellen and Fed Chair Powell. They're not the best. I mean, they're not awful, but they're not the best. What I'm saying is that having silver on hand is very beneficial. Of course, gold and platinum have their place too. They are very important, but you want to consider silver. You really need silver with you, because you can give it as small gifts. You can, it's very important to have it. That's what I wanted to say about it. I hope you liked the video. Hit that like button if you did. If you didn't like the content, if you didn't like my topic or my shirt or my face, just remember to smash that dislike button. Gives me a chance to improve, make better content, make more content, and then just get better overall with what I'm doing. Hit that notification bell. It might work, it might not. And that subscribe button. It's free. And comment down below. I would love to hear what you guys have to say about silver. This isn't a silver dedicated channel, but there are a ton of Silver dedicated channels that go way more in depth than what I just went into. Just go into the YouTube search bar, type in Silver anything, and there's literally tons of channels with Silver in their name. One of my favorite, some of my favorite channels that you might want to check out: Silver Seeker, Silver Dragons, Stackers University, and then there's also there is one other channel that I really wanted to shout out that I really really enjoy. Silver Slayer. He is awesome. I would have to say he is maybe my favorite, or in like top 2 or top 3. He's fantastic. But I'm just scratching the surface. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day. I'll see you next time. Whoa.